आज मिल सब गीत गाओ, उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद। शादियों में जलसयों में यज्ञ और उत्सव की याद। शादियों में जलसयों में यज्ञ और उत्सव की याद। मीठे स्वर से चाहिए करे नारी नर सब धन्यवाद। आज मिल सब गीत गाओ, उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद। जिसका यश नित गाते हैं गंधर्व गुनी जन धन्यवाद। आज मिल सब गीत गाओ, उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद। उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद। उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद। We will now begin with Sandhya, sitting in a very comfortable position as we begin this morning's Upasana. अथ संध्योपासना विद्धि। ओम अमृतोपस्तरणमसि स्वाहा। ओम अमृतापिधानमसि स्वाहा। ओम सत्यम यशः श्रीर्मयि श्रीः श्रयतां स्वाहा। ओम शन्नो देवीरभिष्टय आपो भवन्तु पीतये। शन्योरभिस्रवन्तु नः। देवी स्वरूप ईश्वर पूरन अभीष्ट कीजे। यह नीर हो सुधामय कल्याण दान दीजे। नित रिद्धि से धीवर से हित हो सदा हमारा। बहती रहे हृदय में सधर्म प्रेम धारा। सधर्म प्रेम धारा। O all-pervading Mother, sweet and divine, be pleased to bless the cravings of my soul, to reach thy bosom may this world of mine be filled with peace and bliss from pole to pole. Athanga Sparsha Mantra. Om Vak Vak. Om Pranah Pranah. Om Chakshush Chakshuh. Om Shrotram Shrotram. Om Nabhi. Om Hridayam. Om Kantha. Om Shirah. Om Bahubhyam Yashobalam. ॐ करतलकरपृष्ठे। मार्जना मंत्र। ॐ भूः पुनातु शिरसि, ॐ भुवः पुनातु नेत्रयोः, ॐ स्वः पुनातु कण्ठे, ॐ महः पुनातु हृदये, ॐ जनः पुनातु नाभ्याम्, ॐ तपः पुनातु पादयोः, ॐ सत्यं पुनातु पुनः शिरसि, ॐ खं ब्रह्म पुनातु सर्वत्र। Pranayama mantra, saying this mantra in one breath 3 times. Taking a deep breath in. Om Bhu, Om Bhuvah, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam. Om Bhu, Om Bhuvah, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam. Om Bhu, Om Bhuvah, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam. Agamarshan mantra. Om Ritancha Satyancha Bhidhatapasodhya Jayata Tato Ratraya Jayata Tatah Samudro Arnavaha. Om Samudradarnavadadhi Samvatsaro Ajayata Ahoratrani Vidadat Vishwasya Mishato Vashi. Om Surya Chandrama Saudhata Yatha Purvama Kalpayat Devam Cha Prithivim Chantarikshamato Swaha. Om Shanno Devirabhishtaya Apo Bhavantu Pitaye Shanyorabhisravantu Naha. Manasa Prakarana mantra. In these following mantras, we're giving praise to God. Om Prachi Digagni Radipati Rasito Rakshita Ditya Ishavah Tebhyo Namo Dhipatibhyo Namo Rakshitribhyo Nama Ishbhyo Nama Ebhyo Astu Yosman Dveshtiyam Vayam Dvishmastam Vo Jambhe Tadmaha. Om Dakshina Digendro Dipatistirashchiraji Rakshita Pitara Ishavah Tebhyo Namo Dhipatibhyo Namo Rakshitribhyo Nama Ishabhyo Nama Ebhyo Astu Yosman Dveshtiyam Vayam Dvishmastam Vo Jambhe Tadmaha. Om Pratichi Dig Varuno Dipati Pridaku Rakshitanamishavah Tebhyo Namo Dhipatibhyo Namo Rakshitribhyo Nama Ishabhyo Nama Ebhyo Astu Yosman Dveshtiyam Vayam Dvishmastam Vo Jambhe Tadmaha. Om Udichi Dik Somo Dipati Swajo Rakshita Shanirishavah Tebhyo Namo Dhipatibhyo Namo Rakshitribhyo Nama Ishabhyo Nama Ebhyo Astu Yosman Dveshtiyam Vayam Dvishmastam Vo Jambhe Dadmaha. Om Dhruva Dig Vishnuradhipati कल्माषग्रीवो रक्षिता विरुध इषवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः इषभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्बे दद्मः ॐ ऊर्ध्वादिग्बृहस्पतिरधिपतिः श्वित्रो रक्षिता वर्षमिषवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः इषभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दद्मः Upasthana mantra. At this time, imagine that you're very close with God. Om Udvayantamasaspaри Swaha Pashyanta Uttaram Devan Devatra Suryamaganma Jyotiruttamam Om Udutyam Jata Vedasam Devam Vahanti Ketavaha दृशे विश्वाय सूर्यम् ॐ चित्रं देवानामुदगाननीकं चक्षुर्मित्रस्य वरुणस्याग्नेः आप्राद्यावा पृथिवी अन्तरिक्षं सूर्या आत्मा जगतस्तस्तुषश्च स्वाहा ॐ तच्चक्षुर्देवहितं पुरस्ताच्छुक्रमुच्चरत् पश्येम शरदः शतं जीवेम शरदः शतं शृणुयाम शरदः शतं प्रब्रवाम शरदः शतमदीनाः स्याम शरदः शतं भूयश्च शरदः शतात् ॐ शन्नो देवीरभिष्टय आपो भवन्तु पीतये शन्योरभिस्रवन्तु नः अथ ब्रह्म गायत्री सावित्री गुरु मंत्र. Clasping our hands and closing our eyes. ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्. समर्पण वाक्यम. हे ईश्वर दयानिधे भवत्कृपयानेन जपोपासनादिकर्मणा धर्मार्थ काम मोक्षाणां सद्यः सिद्धिर्भवे नः. ततः ईश्वर नमस्कुर्यात्. ओम नमः शंभवाय च मयो भवाय च नमः शंकराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च. हे मंगलेश शंकर मंगल करो हमारा, पावन प्रकाश पाए, परमार्थ पुण्य द्वारा। परिज्ञान पय पिला दो, अवदर अगाध दानी, तेरी शरण में आया है भक्त यह भवानी, है भक्त यह भवानी। And now I bow to thee, O God of calm, O God of peace and Lord of bliss divine. Thy grace supplies the burning hearts a balm, thy blessings in my right desires shine. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Iti Sandhyopasana Vidhi Samaptaha. This brings us to the end of Sandhya. Before we move on to Hawan, we'll take the bhajan Swagata Sabhajan.
If there is anyone else who would like to sit for Hawana Yaji this morning, if you want, you can sit on the other side. Anybody desirous of sitting for Yaji?
स्वागत सब जन इस मंदिर हो, भक्ति स्वाति की धार, सुंदर सुमधुर गान हमारो, रंजन सब नर नार। स्वागत सब जन इस मंदिर हो, ईश सगुण निर्गुण अविनाशी, मात पिता अरुयार, तोर भय हम वस सदा ही, तार हमें संसार, हो तार हमें संसार। सुंदर सुमधुर गान हमारो, रंजन सब नर नार। स्वागत सब जन इस मंदिर हो, भक्ति स्वाति की धार। स्वागत सब जन इस मंदिर हो, आर्य समाज नमस्ते भावे, वेद प्रकाश लकार, खंड पखंडा होठ लखावे, ज्ञान जगत उजियार, ओ ज्ञान जगत उजियार। सुंदर सुमधुर गान हमारो, रंजन सब नर नार। स्वागत सब जन इस मंदिर हो, भक्ति स्वाति की धार। स्वागत सब जन इस मंदिर हो, तीर्थ भयाया गोठ लगावे, पुण्य यहाँ परसार। संगति संतन नेम चलावे, शोभन सब व्यवहार, हो शोभन सब व्यवहार। सुंदर सुमधुर गान हमारो, रंजन सब नर नार। स्वागत स्वागत सब जन इस मंदिर हो भक्ति स्वाति की धार स्वागत सब जन इस मंदिर हो
Thank you very much, Neeraj and our son Deepak for leading us in Swagat. Swagata Sabajan. Today, we welcome all of you wonderful souls, blessed souls who are in Mandir today, and even those joining us online. Today, as we all know, or many of us are aware, we are celebrating Uncle Sinat's birthday. He's celebrating his birthday with us as we perform our weekly satsang. And so we start by performing Achmana, rinsing your palms and taking water in your right palm, Uncle Sinat, Auntie Noreen, Ben Sunita, and asking God as we go forward as a family that may we, especially Uncle Sinat with his family, may they be protected from above, from below, and from all directions. Om Amrito Pastar Namase Swaha Om Amrita Pidhanamase Swaha Om Satyam Yashah Shrirmai Shrir Shrayatam Swaha. May wealth consisting of truth, fame, and riches take refuge in us all. Ata Angas Parishaha. Taking water in our left palm now and touching our various body limbs and asking Prajapati Bhagwan, may all our body limbs remain strong and enable us to always fulfill our divine functions. Om Vangamasye Astu. Om Nasur me Prano Astu. Om Akshnur me Chakshurastu.
Om Karnayor me Shrotram-astu.
Om Bahur me Balamastu.
Om Urvorma Ojo-astu.
Om Arishtani Meyangani Tanustanvame
Saha Santu.
Ateshwar Stuti Prarthana Upasana. However comfortable we can be in a prayerful position and focusing our minds on Prajapati Bhagwan and asking God and saying it is through your grace, O Master, that today we have gathered once more for Havana Yajna. And we ask you that whatever may be difficult in our experiences ahead, take it all away from us and bring unto us all that's beautiful, benevolent, and auspicious, so that our lives, our individual as well as our family lives, will be one which is always interesting and pleasant. Om Vishwani Deva Savitar
Duritani Parasuva.
Yad Bhadram Tanasuva. Om Hiranya Garbha Samavar Tatagre
Bhutasya Jatah Patireka Asit.
Sadadhara Prithvim Dyamute Mam
Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema.
Om Ya Atmada Baladayasya Vishwa
Upasate Prashisham Yasya Deva.
Yasya Chayamritam Yasya Mrityuh
कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम
ॐ यः प्राणतो निमिषतो महित्वैक
इद्राजा जगतो बभूव ईशे अस्य द्विपदश्चतुष्पदः कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम ॐ येन द्यौरुग्रा पृथिवी च दृदा येन स्वस्तभितं येन नाकः यो अन्तरिक्षे रजसो विमानः कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम ॐ प्रजापते नत्वदेतान्यन्यो विश्वा जातानि परिता बभूव यत्कामास्ते जुहुमस्तन्नो अस्तु वयं स्याम पतयो रयीणाम् ॐ सन्नो बन्धुर्जनिता स विधाता धामानि वेद भुवनानि विश्वा यत्र देवा अमृतमानशानास् तृतीये धामन्नध्यैरयन्त ॐ अग्नेनय सुपथाराय अस्मान् विश्वानि देववयुनानि विद्वान् युयोध्यस्मज्जुहुरानमे नो भूयिष्ठान्ते नम उक्तिं विधेम
हे सकल
जगत के उत्पत्ति करता समग्र ऐश्वर्य युक्त शुद्ध स्वरूप सर्व सुखों के दाता परमेश्वर आप कृपा करके हमारे संपूर्ण दुर्गुण दुर्व्यसन और दुखों को दूर कीजिए जो कल्याणकारक गुण कर्म स्वभाव वाले पदार्थ है वे सब हमको प्राप्त कराइए।
O Prajapati, O master of this entire creation, no one except you can control the creatures of this visible and of other invisible worlds. May those desires for which we come to your shelter be fulfilled. May we be masters of earthly and heavenly riches. Itishwar stuti prarthana upasana prakaranam Atha swasti vachanam. We pray and ask Prajapati Bhagwan, may swasti, which means goodness and benevolence, that however all of us in Mandir, however we will speak to each other, however we will interact with each other, may such speech, may such interactions bring about goodness and benevolence for each one of us. Om Agnimire Purohitam Yajasya Devam Ritvijam
होतारं रत्नधातमम्
Om Sanah Pite Vasunave
अग्निसुपायनो भव
Sachasvanah Swastai Om
स्वस्ति नो मिमितामश्विना भगः स्वस्ति देव्यदितिर्नर्वणः स्वस्ति पूषा असुरो दधातु नः स्वस्ति द्यावा पृथिवी सुचेतुना ॐ स्वस्तये वायुमुप्रब्रवामहै सोमं स्वस्ति भुवनस्य यस्पतिः बृहस्पतिं सर्वगणं स्वस्तये स्वस्तय आदित्यासो भवन्तु नः ॐ विश्वे देवानो अद्य स्वस्तये वैश्वानरो वसुरग्निः स्वस्तये देवा अवन्तवृभवः स्वस्तये स्वस्ति नो रुद्रः पात्वं हसः ॐ स्वस्ति मित्रावरुणा स्वस्ति पत्ये रेवति स्वस्ति न इन्द्रश्चाग्निश्च स्वस्ति नो अदिते कृधि ॐ स्वस्ति पन्थामनुचरेम सूर्यचन्द्रमसाविव पुनर्ददताग्नता जानता संगमे महि इति संक्षेपतः स्वस्ति वाचनम् अथ शान्तिकरणम्
ॐ शन्ना इन्द्राग्नि भवतामवोभिः
शन्ना इन्द्रावरुणारात हव्या
शमिन्द्रा सोमा
सुविताय शन्योः शन्ना इन्द्रा पूषणा वाजसातौ ॐ शनो भगः शमुनः शंसो अस्तु शनः पुरन्दे शमुसन्तु रायः शनः सत्यस्य सुयमस्य शंसः शनो अर्यमा पुरुजातो अस्तु ॐ शनो धाता शमुधृतानो अस्तु शना उरुचि भवतु स्वधाभिः शन्रोदसी बृहति शन्नो अत्रिः शन्नो देवानां सुहवानि सन्तु ॐ शन्नो अग्निर्ज्योतिरनीको अस्तु शन्नो मित्रावरुणा विश्विनाशम् शनः सुकृतां सुकृतानि सन्तु शना इशिरो अभिवातु वातः ॐ शनो द्यावा पृथिवी पूर्वहोतौ शमन्तरिक्षं दृशयेनो अस्तु शना ओषधिर्वनिनो भवन्तु शनो रजसस्पतिरस्तु जिष्णुः
ॐ
शन्ना इन्द्रो वसुभृदेवो अस्तु शमादित्येभिर्वरुणः सुशंसः शनो रुद्रो रुद्रेभिर्जलाशः शनस्त्वष्टाग्नाभिरिह शृणोतु ॐ शनः सोमो भवतु ब्रह्मशन्नः शनो ग्रावाणः समुसन्तु यज्ञाः शनः स्वरूणामितयो भवन्तु शनः प्रस्वः शंवस्सु वेदिः
अथ शिवसङ्कल्पमन्त्राः तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु मनः, which means our minds, and asking Prajapati Bhagwan, that supreme being, may that our minds, the minds of all of us present in Mandir here today, that may that our minds be filled with beautiful and benevolent thoughts. May that our minds ever be filled with noble and auspicious thoughts. When such thoughts are present within the minds of each one of us, can we enjoy that peace and harmony that we cherish together. Om. Clasping and closing if you can. All of us calling upon him. Om Yajagreto दुरमुदयति देवम्
तदु
सुप्तस्य
सुप्तस्य
तथैवेति
तथैवेति
दूरङ्गमं ज्योतिषां ज्योतिरेकम्. All of us.
तन्मे मनः शिव संकल्पमस्तु.
ॐ येन कर्माण्यपसो मनीषिणो
यज्ञे कृण्वन्ति विदथेषु धीराः.
यद् पूर्वं यक्षमन्तः प्रजानां
तन्मे मनः शिव संकल्पमस्तु.
ॐ यत् प्रजानामुत चेतो धृतिश्च
यज्ज्योतिरन्तरमृतं प्रजासु.
यस्मान्नरिते किञ्चन कर्म क्रियते
तन्मे मनः शिव संकल्पमस्तु.
ॐ येनेदं भूतं भुवनं भविष्यम्
परिगृहीतम् अमृतेन सर्वम्. येन यज्ञस्तायते सप्तहोता. तन्मे मनः शिव संकल्पमस्तु.
ॐ यस्मिन् ऋचः सामयजूंषि
यस्मिन् प्रतिष्ठिता रत्नाभा विवाराः.
यस्मिंश्चित्तं सर्वमोतं प्रजानां
तन्मे मनः शिव संकल्पमस्तु.
ॐ सुषारथिरश्वानि वयन् मनुष्यान्
नेनीयते भीषुभिर्वाजिनैव.
हृत्प्रतिष्ठं यदजिरं जविष्टम्
तन्मे मनः शिव संकल्पमस्तु.
तन्मे मनः
शिव संकल्पमस्तु.
तन्मे मनः
शिव संकल्पमस्तु.
And we ask thee, O God, blow your peace onto the world of animals, peace indeed to the world of trees and plants, and there are many places on the face of Mother Earth where that peace is currently disturbed. Ukraine and other places on the face of Mother Earth. We ask you, O God, may your peace be in all such places very quickly. Om Sanaha Pavasva Shangave
Shanjanaya Shamarvate.
Shamrajanoshadibhyaha. And that prayer for Abhayadan, asking God for that gift of fearlessness. As we go forward, may we experience no fear from those who are friendly to us, and even those who may be unfriendly. No fear during the day, neither during the night. No fear from what we know about life now and what we do not know about life ahead. And may we all be friendly unto all directions. And may all directions be friendly and smile with us all. Om Abhayam Naha Karyantariksham अभयं द्यावा पृथिवी उभे इमे अभयं पश्चात् अभयं पुरस्तात्
उत्तराधराद् अभयं नो अस्तु।
ॐ अभयं मित्रात् अभयम् अमित्रात् अभयं जातात्
अभयं परोक्षात्
अभयं नक्तम् अभयं दिवानः सर्व आशा मम मित्रं भवन्तु सर्व आशा मम मित्रं भवन्तु इति संक्षेपतः शान्तिकरणम् अथ अग्निप्रदीपनम् अग्नि जलाने के लिए हम सब खड़े हो जाइए. May we all please stand to kindle Agni. Rocky, I'll ask you and your sister to come up on stage with your parents. Also, Rocky's Dharampatni, if you can come up also. Anne, would you please come up? Rocky, you and your wife sit over there. And Sunit, Anita, you come this side. Come next to Dad, Anita. And the grandchildren can sit at this side also. Sunita, stay on stage. Stay over that side next to stay next to Darshini. Om. Uncle Sinat, we are very, very happy today, all of us in Mandir, that you have decided to do your birthday, celebrate your birthday with us. And it's indeed always a pleasure when one of our fellow members in our Samaj can come up on stage on Sunday mornings and perform yajna, thanking God for the gift of this human body, and all of us joining with that family. And so today, Uncle Sinat, as you have done so many times in this mandir, and all of us kindling Agni, kindling this fire, and asking Prajapati Bhagwan, this fire which is symbolic of his wisdom, may his wisdom continue to be kindled within our hearts to guide us in whatever we will all do in life. Om Bhura Bhuvah Swaha. Om Bhura Bhuvah Swardyoriva Bhumna Prithviva Varina Tasyaste Prithvi Devaya Jani Prishte Agnim Mana Damana Dhyaya Dadhe. Pavanadanam. We'll all follow Bandarshini on stage with outstretched palm, one hand out, fanning this fire, giving it the scope to rise, and at the same time, symbolically, giving the scope of God's wisdom to rise within our hearts. Om Udbudya Swagni Pratijagrehe Tvamishta Purte Samsrije Thamayancha Asmin Sadhaste Adhyutarasmin Vishve Deva Yajmanascha Bhav Siddhata Atha Samidhadhanam. We'll all take our seats, offering 3 pieces of Samidha, symbolic of our 3 centers of consciousness. Om Ayanta Idma Atma Jata Vedastene Yasva Vardhasva Chetha Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhi
Brahma Varchasi Anadhyena Samedhaya
Swaha Iramagnai Jata Vedase Idanna Mama Om Samidhagnim Duvasya Tagritar Bodhayatha Titin अस्मिन् हव्याजुहोत्कना सुसमिधाय शोचिषे घृतं तीव्रं जुहोतना अग्नये जातवेदसे
स्वाहा
इदमग्नये जातवेदसे
इदन्ना मम
ॐ तन्त्वा समिभिरङ्गिरो घृतेन वर्धयामसि बृहच्छोचाय विष्टया
स्वाहा
इदमग्नये अङ्गिरसे
इदन्ना मम
Rocky with your dharmapatni. You'll take a spoon. Uncle Sinath, you'll take a spoon. Rockin your dharmapatni, Anita, and all the grandchildren. We say the word prajaya in this mantra. And prajaya means children who are noble inclined, children who follow the pathways that their parents have followed and they have given on to us as children. And may you continue to be noble inclined children. May you pass on this system of Sanatan Vedic Dharma worship onto your children. So this legacy, the Uncle Sinath's legacy, will always be one which is alive. All of us. Om Ayanta Idma Atma
जातवेदस्तेने ध्यस्ववर्धस्व चेदवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधया स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्ना मम ॐ अयन्त इद्मा आत्मा जातवेदस्तेने ध्यस्ववर्धस्व चेदवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्ना मम ॐ अयन्त इद्मा आत्मा जातवेदस्तेने ध्यस्ववर्धस्व चेदवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्ना मम ॐ अयन्त इद्मा आत्मा जातवेदस्तेने ध्यस्ववर्धस्व चेदवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्ना मम fifth and final time ॐ अयन्त इद्मा आत्मा जातवेदस्तेने ध्यस्ववर्धस्व चेदवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्ना मम
अथ जल प्रसेचनम. Darshini, you will sprinkle this water in the around the kunda. And Uncle Sinath with your family asking God that as you go forward in life, yes, God will bless us with, as long we work hard, God will bless us with a lot of material things. But side by side, while we gain material things, we need to create a balance. And that's why we are part of Mandir, we are part of Yajya, we are part of Satsang, spirituality, to create that balance in our lives. This act is symbolic of that. Om Adite Anumanyaswa. Om Anumate Anumanyaswa. Om Saraswate Anumanyaswa. Om Deva Savitah Prasuvayajam Prasuvayajapatim Bhagaya. Divyo Gandharvah Ketrapuh Ketanaha Punatu. Vachaspatir Vachannah Swadatu. Atha Agharavajya Bhaga Hutayah. Ghee samagri first in the northern side, then in the south, then the rest in the center. Rocky, your side is the northern side. Om Agnaye
Swaha
Idam Agnaye
Idanna Mama
Om Somaya
Swaha
Idam Somaya
Idanna Mama
Om Prajapataye
Swaha
Idam Prajapataye
Idanna Mama
Om Indraya
Swaha
Idam Indraya
Idanna Mama
Atha Krita Samagri Ahutayaha. Some of you will offer ghee, some of you will offer samagri. Om Suryo Jyotir Jyotihi Suryaha.
Swaha
Om Suryo Varcho Jyotir Varchaha.
Swaha
Om Jyotihi Suryaha Suryo Jyotihi.
Swaha
Om Sajur Devena Savitra
Sajurusha Sendravatya
Jusharnaha Suryo Vetu.
Swaha
Om Agnir Jyotir Jyotir Agnihi.
Swaha
Om Agnir Varcho Jyotir Varchaha.
Swaha
Om
Swaha
Om Sajur Devena Savitra Sajuratrendyavatya Jusharno Agnirvetu.
Swaha
Om Bhuragnaye Pranaya
Swaha
Iramagnaye Pranaya.
Idanna Mama
Om Bhuvarvayave Panaya
Swaha
Idam Vayave Panaya.
Idanna Mama
Om Svaradityaya Vyanaya
Swaha
Idamadityaya Vyanaya.
Idanna Mama
Om Bhur Bhuvah Swaragni Vayavaditebhyah Pranapan Vyanebhyah
Swaha
Iramagni Vayavaditebhyah Pranapan Vyanebhyah.
Idanna Mama
Om Apo Jyotiraso Amritam Brahma Bhurbhuvah Swarom.
Swaha
Om Yamedham Devagarnah Pitaraschopasate Tayama Madhya Medhayagni Medhavinam Kurus.
Swaha
Om Vishwani Deva Savitar
Duritani Parasuva
Yad Bhadram Tanna Asuva Swaha. Om Agni Naya Supatharaya Yasman
Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidwan
Yoyodyasma Juhurana Meno Bhuyishtante Nama Uktim Vidhemas.
Swaha
Darshini, our Yajmans will make offerings of just ghee only. Uncle Sinat, Auntie Noreen, with your blessed children on stage today. Today, as you perform this Havana Yajna, very fortunate you are, Anita, your daughter, Rocky with his family. They're joining you on stage. And a few years ago, your other daughter, whose soul has moved on. But today also you think of her wherever that soul is. And today you say, oh Master, that as a family, as we go forward in life, we ask you, oh God, that may we consume wholesome and nutritious food, that we will have the requisite energy in performing our divine functions. And yes, time after time, yeah, we will face challenges. We ask you, O Master, that may we be blessed with that physical strength and that mental capability in overcoming all such challenges. Our Pandit in training by Niraj will lead us in the Pavamana Huti mantras. Niraj?
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः अग्न आयुंषि पवस आसुवोर्जमिषं च नः आरेबादस्वदुच्छुनां स्वाहा इदमग्ने पवमानाय इदन्न मम ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः अग्निऋषिः पवमानः पाञ्चजन्यः पुरोहितः तमेमहे महागयं स्वाहा इदमग्ने पवमानाय इदन्न मम ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः अग्निपवस्व स्वपा अस्मे वर्चः सुवीर्यं ददत्रयं मयि पोषं स्वाहा इदमग्ने पवमानाय इदन्न मम ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः प्रजापते न त्वदेतान्यन्यो विश्वा जातानि परिता बभूव यत्कामास्ते जुहुमस्तनो अस्तु वयं स्याम पतयोरयीणां स्वाहा इदं प्रजापतये इदन्न मम
Continuing with ghee and samagri and asking God, Uncle Sinat, you're saying, may I see for 100 years and even more with my family. May we live, may we go on acquiring wisdom, may we thrive, may we be of high consciousness, may we remain in existence for 100 years and even more as ordained in the Ved. Om Pashyema Sharadah Shatam
स्वाहा
Om Jivema Sharadah Shatam
स्वाहा
Om Buddhyema Sharadah Shatam
स्वाहा
Om Rohema Sharadah Shatam
स्वाहा
Om Poshema Sharadah Shatam
स्वाहा
Om Bhavema Sharadah Shatam
स्वाहा
Om Bhuyema Sharadah Shatam
स्वाहा
Om Bhuyasihi Sharadah Shatam
स्वाहा
All of us on stage, our Yajmans, Uncle Sina, you and Auntie Noreen, you all will stand for a couple of minutes. Please, Kare ho jaiye. Om. Om. All the children also, the grandchildren, you all will stand. Oh, Uncle Sinat, standing right where you are. Darshan, if it's possible, can he stand in the middle? Rocky, come this side and hold Daddy's hand, and or Anita, move him to the middle. Oh, all right, that's good. That's good. Uncle Sinat. Oh, the entire Ram Prashad family on stage. Uncle Sinat's full name is Sinat Ramprasad. We say Ramprasad in Guyana, but the correct pronunciation is supposed to be Ramprasad, right? Ramprasad, one who receives the prasad of Sri Ram, of God. And so Indra Jiva, Surya Jiva, Deva Jiva, Jiva Yasam. That Uncle Sinat, may your life be one which is long. May you attain a full lifespan, equipped with not only physical strength, but also divine strength. Om Indra Jiva Surya Jiva Deva Jiva Jivayasam Sarvamayur Jivayasam Swaha. Om Suchakshasa Aham Akshibhyam Bhuyasam Suvarcha Mukkena Sushrutaha Karnabhyam Bhuyasam Swaha. Om Trayusham Jamadagnihi Kashyapasya Trayusham Yaddeveshu Trayusham Tanno Astu Trayusham Swaha. Anita, you will step back, yeah? Okay. Anita, you take the ghee container now. Take the spoon, sorry. You can take the spoon and make a few offerings, Anita. I was just told your birthday was also on the 2nd of December. And asking God, Anita, as you join with your parents today, along with your children here, your 2 children with you on stage, as it says here, Suchakshasa Aham Akshibhyam, that may you remain healthy and resplendent, Anita, with your family. May your ears remain hearing good words. May you say good words to your fellow human beings. Om Suchakshasa Aham Akshibhyam Bhuyasam Suvarcha Mukkena Sushrutaha Karnabhyam Bhuyasam Swaha. Om Uncle Sinat, with your family, with your daughter Anita, as you make offerings today, Bhadram Karne Bihi Shrinuyama Deva, may you continue to listen to that which is noble. May you continue to see that which is auspicious, singing God's praises with strong limbs and a healthy body. May you enjoy, may you both with the entire family, the entire Ramprasad's family, may you enjoy a long lifespan determined by your noble good deeds. All of us, Om Bhadram Karnebih Shrinuyama Deva Bhadram Pashyemakshabhir Yajatraha Stirairangaistushtavam Satsanobhir Vyashemahi Devahitam Yadayuhu Swaha. Anita and Rocky, Rocky hold the ghee in the other hand. Darshini, give him hold the ghee in the other hand. Give him back the spoon. Why you take the spoon from him? Yeah, and Darshini, give him a spoon. Oh, thank you, Rocky. You got it right now. Rocky's wife, touch his hand. Oh, Rocky, Anita. 4 other mantras, short mantras. Matri Devo Bhava, thanking mommy and daddy all that they have done for all of you in making you who you are. Thanking your parents for being good role models in your life. And Rocky and Anita, thank you, God, for good siblings and good children. And this also thanking God for this system of Sanatan Dharma worship that you all do time after time, which you join your parents with in this mandir and even at home, time after time, thanking God for this culture. Om Matri Devo Bhava Swaha. Om Pitri Devo Bhava Swaha. Om Atiti Devo Bhava Swaha. Om Acharya Devo Bhava Swaha. You'll put the containers down. Put the containers down. Anita, you will step to the side. Mommy will come closer to Daddy. Om. Darshini, give the parents a garland each. Oh, yeah, stay right there. Stay right there. Give no, mommy and daddy. Mm. Oh, on this day, Uncle Sina, Auntie Noreen, recently you celebrated your birthday here also, and today, Uncle Sina, you're celebrating your birthday, and today, Auntie Noreen, you will garland him, and you will, and vice versa, and asking God, as it says here, as it says in the mantra, Samanjantu Vishwe Devaha. May our hearts continue to be mixed in the bowl of family life. May we continue to pull our resources together. May we continue to support each other in all that we do in life ahead. Om Samanjantu Vishwe Devaha Samapo Hridayanino Samatarishwa Samghata. Very good. Samudeshtre Dadhatuno. Give the children and all of them one garland each. Y'all will come and y'all come in front, Daddy, and garland him and say, thank you, Dad, for all that you've done. Thank you, Aja. Thank you, Nana. Thank you, Grandpa, for all that you've done for us in our lives as we're growing. Om, Rocky, you start. You're in your Dharmapatni. Om Anuvrataha, touch his feet. Anuvrataha Pituhu Putro Matra. Mommy, stand next to him. Y'all touch mommy's feet also. Om Anuvrataha Pituhu Putro Matra Bhavatu Sammanaha Jaya Patye Madhumati Vacham Vadatu Shantivam. Mera naam karega roshan जग में मेरा राज दुलारा तुझे सूरज कहूँ या चंदा तुझे दीप कहूँ या तारा मेरा नाम करेगा रोशन जग में मेरा राज दुलारा Oh, Auntie Maureen. Leave one on. Jungali tam ki tere तुझे मैं चलना सिखलाऊं कल हाथ पकड़ना मेरा जब मैं बूढ़ा हो जाऊं तू मिला तो मैंने पाया जीने का नया सहारा मेरा नाम करेगा रोशन जग में मेरा राज दुला all of us तुझे सूरज कहूँ या चंदा तुझे दीप कहूँ या तारा मेरा नाम करेगा रोशन जग में मेरा राज दुलारा 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 Rocky and Anita with your children, with your Dharampatni Rocky. This song is telling you, Daddy is saying to all of you, that as you go forward, whatever little you will do, Mera naam karega roshan. Make every effort in bringing light to our family's name, the Srinath Ramprasad's family's name. Om. Before we take Gayatri Mantra, as we will do every Sunday, we think of those members who are not in the best of health. We think of all our relatives and family who might be experiencing some pain at this time, and asking Prajapati Bhagwan, just like how a ripened fruit is automatically released from its stem, in the same way, may all their stresses, may all their health challenges, may all their difficulties be removed, and may renewed health be with them once more. All of us, Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti
Vardhanam
Urvarukamiva.
Vandana.
All of us.
Mrityormukshiya mamritat swaha. Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityormukshiya Mamritat Swaha. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityormukshiya Mamritat Swaha.
Atha Brahma Gayatri Savitri Guru Mantraha Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodaya. Dhi, our intellect, asking God to inspire our intellect, that may we always make the right choices in life. And as a result of making the right choices, may we enjoy a life filled with happiness, goodness, an abundance of prosperity, an abundance of all such qualities that will enable us to be wonderful, good, outstanding human beings. Clasping our palms and closing our eyes, हाथ जोड़ करके, आंखें मूंद करके, अब हम ब्रह्मा गायत्री सावित्री गुरु मंत्र उच्चारण करेंगे. All of us. Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha
Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Swaha. हे दयालु परमात्मन, आप अपनी असीम कृपा से हमारी सदा रक्षा करते हैं। आप ही हमारे जीवन आधार है। अपने सेवकों के दुखों को दूर करके उनको सुख देने वाले हैं। आप सर्वत्र सुप्रतिष्ठित और सुप्रसिद्ध है। आप सर्वोत्तम, शुद्ध, पवित्र और ज्ञान स्वरूप है। आपसे ही यह सारा जगत उत्पन्न हुआ है। आप ही सकल शुभ गुणों की खान है। आपका हम प्रतिदिन ध्यान करें और आप हमें विवेकशीलता, धारणावती मेधा, सद्बुद्धि प्रदान करें। स्विष्टकृताहुति। ॐ यदस्य कर्मण्योत्यरीरिचं यद्वान्यूनमिहाकरम् अग्निष्टत्स्विष्टकृद्विद्यात् सर्वं स्विष्टं सुहूतं करोतु मे। अग्ने स्विष्टकृते सहुतहुते सर्वप्रायश्चित्ताहुतीनां कामानां समर्धयित्रे सर्वानः कामात् समर्धय स्वाहा। इदमग्ने स्विष्टकृते एतन् न मम। Prajapati Ahuti, one offering of ghee only, silent mantra. Om Swaha Idam Prajapate Idam na mama. May we all stand for the final three offerings.
Sarvam Vai Purnam Swaha. Ang Kasinat, as you complete, as you celebrate another birthday, as you complete another year, may they, as you perform Yajna here today with Anita and all of us, may the perfection, may the completeness of today's Havana Yajna become a part and parcel of your lifestyle as you go forward. All of us, Om Sarvam Vai Purnam Swaha. Om Sarvam Vai Purnam Swaha. Om Sarvam Vai Purnam Swaha. With outstretched palms towards the Yajna all of us following Bandarshini. Om Tanupa Agneyasi Tanva Me Pahi. Om Ayurda Agneyasi Ayur Me
Dehi.
Om Varchoda Agneyasi Varcho Me
Dehi.
Om Agneyan Me Tanva
Unam Tanma Aprina.
Om Medha Me Deva Savita Adadhatu. Om Medha Me Devi
Saraswati Adadhatu.
Om Medha Me Ashvinau Devavadhattam Pushkarasrajau. Apyayatam, starting with our lips, following Darshini again. Om Vakshama Apyayatam, nose.
Om Pranashama Apyayatam.
Eyes.
Om Chakshushama Apyayatam.
Ears.
Om Shrotranchama Apyayatam.
Shoulders.
Om Yashobalam Chama Apyayatam.
May we all please be seated. Yajagit, please join your sweet voices with Niraj and all of us on stage.
पूजनीय प्रभु हमारे भाव उज्जवल कीजिए। छोड़ देवे छल कपट को मानसिक बल दीजिए। वेद की गाए रचाए सत्य को धारण करे। हर्ष में हो मग्न सारे शोक सागर से तरे। अश्वमेधादिक रचाए यज पर उपकार को धर्म मर्यादा चला कर लाभ दे संसार को नित्य श्रद्धा भक्ति से यज आदि हम करते रहे रोग पीड़ित विश्व के संताप सब हरते रहे स्वार्थ भाव में दे हमारा प्रेम पथ विस्तार हो इदन मम का सार्थक प्रत्येक में व्यवहार हो हाथ जोड़ झुकाए मस्तक हाथ जोड़ झुकाए मस्तक वंदना हम कर रहे नाथ करुणा रूप करुणा आपकी सब पर रहे प्रभु आपकी सब पर रहे प्रभु आपकी सब पर रहे ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् हे ईश सब सुखी हो कोई न हो दुखारी सब हो निरोग भगवन धन धान्य के बंधारी सब भद्र भाव देके सन्मार्ग के पथिक हो दुखिया न कोई होवे सृष्टि में प्राणधारी हे ईश सब सुखी हो O Lord, may all be happy, may all be free from misery, may all realize goodness, and may no one suffer pain. Om Shanti 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 Iti Havana Yajya Samaptaha.
That has brought us to an end of our Hawan portion of today's service. At this time, I pass the microphone to our organizing secretary, Bandarshini, who will be our Sabhapati, who will be our MC for this morning's program. Bandarshini.
Namaste, everyone. Welcome again to our Sunday morning service here at Arya Spiritual Center. We're coming live to you from Briar Road, New York, and Queens. To open our second segment of this morning's service, we'll invite Pai Tion to do a birthday pageant for us to celebrate Uncle Sinat's birthday today. And as Pai Tion gets prepared, we'll put Pai Niraj on. So we'll put Pai Deepak on notice to do the second bhajan. Please join us if you have your Atma Geet. We're going to let you know the page. You can join us in this birthday bhajan. On your way out this morning, please feel free to take a calendar. We have our 2023 calendars, which have been printed. They are free of cost. Please take one out when on your way out. Take for a friend, take for a family member. And now we will have a bhajan by Tion.
My humble namaste to everyone. I join with everyone in wishing Pitaji a very happy birthday, Janamdin Ka Abhinandan. And we thank God for this wonderful opportunity to sit with you today to celebrate your very special birthday. Please join me on page 24 of the Atmageet. In Bhajan Ati Dhanyavad Parameshwara. अति धन्यवाद परमेश्वर का ये सुंदर अवसर आया है जन्म दिवस इस बालक का जो उत्सव आज मनाया अति धन्यवाद ये जन्मदिन का अभिनंदन जन्मदिन का अभिनंदन जन्मदिन का अभिनंदन ईश्वर विश्वासी सत्यवादी वेदों का ये अनुयायी हो ईश्वर विश्वासी सत्यवादी वेदों का ये अनुयायी हो दिन रात फले फूले अनिरो वो सुंदर इसके काया अति धन्यवाद परमेश्वर का ये सुंदर अवसर आया है जन्मदिन का अभिनंदन जन्मदिन का अभिनंदन जन्मदिन का अभिनंदन सब ग्रंथों को पर सोच जीवन में ज्योति जगाए रहे सब ग्रंथों को पर सोच जीवन में ज्योति जगाई रहे यश कीर्ति अमर होवे इसकी आवे ना मान मद माया अति धन्यवाद परमेश्वर का ये सुंदर अवसर आया जन्मदिन का अभिनंदन जन्मदिन का अभिनंदन जन्मदिन का अभिनंदन सब गुण संपन्न बने बालक है आशीर्वाद यही सबका सब गुण संपन्न बने बालक है आशीर्वाद यही सबका सबको सुखदायक सदा रहे जो गीत देव ने गाया अति धन्यवाद परमेश्वर का ये दिवस इस बालक का जो उत्सव आज मनाया है, जो उत्सव आज मनाया है, जो उत्सव आज मनाया है। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Paidian. Paidian does this on a weekly basis now. He gets better every week. We'll now invite Pai Deepak to do our second pageant for us. We'll have a switch in the tabla and harmonium players.
You know, many of the youths of our mandir, they're very, very talented. Our son Deepak, Neeraj, Rajin, the other youths, I'll include one of the older youths, Devendra Dion, and all the rest of them who are not here today. But you know, last Saturday, not yesterday, but last Saturday, we had our annual family dinner concert downstairs in our lower auditorium. And I was very, very impressed with our youths, Deepak, Rajan. Thank you all so much, Neeraj, for supporting that program so well. I wasn't here last Sunday, but I really appreciate all that you've done to make that program very, very successful. YouTube Naru, thank you very much for arranging the stage for us also, and all of us who came and made that program a very successful one last Saturday. Over to our son, Deepak. He had an event at his home last night, a memorial satsang, but still he is able to be here this morning with us.
Namaste. Page 301 in the Atmagit, Ye Garva Bhara. ये गर्व भरा मस्तक मेरा, प्रभु चरण धूल तक झुकने दे। ये गर्व भरा मस्तक मेरा, ये गर्व भरा मस्तक मेरा, प्रभु चरण धूल तक झुकने दे। आकार विकार रबरे मन को निज नाम की माला जपने दे। गर्व भरा मन के मैल को धो न सका, ये जीवन तेरा हो न सका। मैं मन के मैल को धो न सका, ये जीवन तेरा हो न सका। हो न सका। मैं प्रेमी हूँ इतना न झुका, गिर भी जो प्रभु को उतने दे। गर्व भरा मस्तक मेरा, ये गर्व भरा। मैं जान की बातों में खोया, और कर्म ही न पढ़ कर सोया। मैं जान की बातों में खोया, और कर्म ही न पढ़ कर सोया। कर सोया जब
जग सोए मुझको जगने दे गर्व भरा मस्तक मेरा ये गर्व भरा जय साहो में को ताय करा निर्दोष शरण में आ तो गया जय साहो में को ताय करा निर्दोष शरण में आ तो गया आ तो गया एक बार कहते एक बार ये कहने काली जा एक बार ये रीत रीत चलने दे गर्व भरा मस्तक मेरा ये गर्व भरा मस्तक मेरा प्रभु चरण धूल तक झुकने दे अहंकार विकार भरे मन को अहंकार विकार भरे मन को निज नाम की माला जपने दे गर्व भरा मस्तक मेरा ये गर्व भरा मस्तक मेरा ये गर्व भरा मस्तक मेरा
Thank you so much, Bhai Deepak. If you didn't have an Atma Geet with you, the chorus of that bhajan says, "O God, let my head filled with false pride bend and touch the dust of your feet. Let my mind filled with the perversion of egoism repeatedly chant your name." I will now do the announcements, but before I do, I'm going to put on notice Paisagar, who is going to say a few words on behalf of the executive, followed by my dad, who will do another bhajan for us. So we'll go into the announcements first. The first, so we have, I see a lot of new faces here. Maybe I'm not familiar with you, but at the Arya Spiritual Center, we have a variety of programs that we offer. And I'm going to go through some of those programs. If you are interested in joining, please do let us know. The first program is our Sandhya and our meditation session. And these sessions are held on Thursday evenings from 7:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. via Zoom. And they're led by Pandit Deepak Raman. If you're online, that link, that meeting ID and password is on the flyer. But if you are here in person and you would like the Zoom information, I can give it to you. We also have a Mahela group at our mandir, and if you'd like to be a part of our Mahela, we invite you to reach out to Panita Nirvani, who's the lead liaison for that program. Our Mahela program our Mahela group executes the Sunday morning service, supports the special events, and engages in monthly discussions. We also offer a youth forum. We have some youths here in the mandir, and Pandit Bharat said older youths, so that's a new one. We're all older youths. If you'd like to join the youth forum, please call the number on your screen for registration and for more information about that program. Oh, more mature. So we're still youth, so we could all join this, right, Pandit Bharat? Okay. We also have yoga sessions, and these are being done in person on Saturday mornings from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Please join Pai Kalacharan for his yoga classes. They're here at Arya Spiritual Center. If you would like to make a donation and you cannot do so in person, we are providing you with a QR code. You can scan the code on your screen. You can click on the link on the live stream. If you're here, you can also go back and rewind the program and click on the link. And there you'll be able to make your donation through our PayPal process. We're asking that you include your full name and your contact information so that we can send you a receipt and honor your donation. So those are all the announcements we have. And don't forget that if you don't have a calendar, please feel free to take one. They're on the glass cases at the back. I'll now invite Paisagar, who will say a few words.
Thank you very much, Bahin Darshani, and namaste, everyone. Let me take this opportunity first to say on behalf of the Samaj, happy birthday to Baisinat, someone who has dedicated himself. Many of you may remember, some of you may not, but Baisinat for many years was sort of the caretaker for this mandir. When he was more healthy and stronger and a little younger, not too much younger, but a little younger, he used to be here almost every day, coming in here to take care, to make sure all of the garbage, making sure the facilities is in good shape and everything. So today we want to pay tribute and want to thank him for all his contribution he has made to Arya Spiritual Center. I noticed today he's got his children, his grandchildren, and also his sister is here today. I met her for the first time. I know she's come here to celebrate birthday with you today. So, Baisinaji, happy birthday. Let me also take this opportunity as a reminder to let all of you know and thank all of you for all of your generous donations you have given to the Samaj. As you know, we have done many upgrades in the Samaj. We've upgraded the outside, the interior. We also plan to upgrade the PA system and sometime upgrade the carpeting in the mandir. So that's something we are looking forward to do. And just as a reminder, for tax purposes, if you would like to get a deduction for your tax purposes this year, you have 2 more Sundays to do that. So please feel free to give the treasurer by Kishan is here, or myself, or by Niraj is here. We have receipt books. So if you would like to give a donation on a weekly basis, or you want to send them in the mail or through PayPal, please do so. You will get your receipts and letters in the mail, especially if you want to take advantage of a deduction for tax purposes on your tax return. With those few words, I say namaste and thank you.
Thank you, Paisagar. I will now invite my dad to do a bhajan, and he will be accompanied on the harmonium by Paitian and by Deepak on the tabla.
Thank you. And namaste all. Pitaji Sinath, a very happy birthday. It is because of your birthday I'm here this morning. I'm not feeling too well, but every Sunday I'm here. You are downstairs. And I'll ask you, you want to have something? And you said, no, I'm okay. But the answer, you go down early and you eat. So, but it's because of your birthday. You're here. And only now I'm learning that, I mean, prior to now, when you were younger, you were the caretaker of this mandir. So thank you very much for all that you've done for our mandir. So thank you very much. And this bhajan, the final verse is, I've come to your shelter with this hope in mind to surrender at your feet all my possessions, my body, mind, and wealth. All I desire is to feel, know, and realize you, O God. Prabhu darshan ki, Prabhu darshan ki, mohila ge lagan, mohila ge lagan, Prabhu darshan ki, Prabhu darshan ki, Om, 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 Prabhu, mohila ge lagan, Prabhu darshan ki, Prabhu darshan ki. Vishwavidata, Mangaladata, Mangaladata, Vishwavidata, Mangaladata, मंगलदाता विनय सुनो अब दीनन की विनय सुनो अब दीनन की मोहिला गे लगन मोहिला गे लगन प्रभु दर्शन की प्रभु दर्शन की हे सुखकारी जग हितकारी जग हितकारी हे सुखकारी जग हितकारी जग हितकारी दोष की भव तरनन की दोष की भव तरनन की मोहिला गे लगन मोहिला गे लगन प्रभु दर्शन की प्रभु दर्शन की आय शरण में आए मन में आसे मन में आय शरण में आसे मन में आसे मन में तन मन धन सब अर्पण की तन मन धन सब अर्पण की लागे लगन लागे लगन प्रभु दर्शन की प्रभु दर्शन की ईओ 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 प्रभु ईओ ईओ ओम प्रभु ओम प्रभु ओम प्रभु
Thank you so much. I will now hand you over
Niraj?
to Hanit Bharat, who will do this morning's pravachan. And after the pravachan, when we close, please don't leave. I know we all have things to do, but Pitaji Sina and his family prepared lunch for us, so we'll join him downstairs for lunch. Over to Hanit Bharat.
Dion, come up on stage and you have a mic ready. You will also help with chanting. Om. Dharam, you can read this on the screen? It's big enough? Okay. What about you, Anita? You can read it? And Deepak, is it possible it can be a little bigger on this on the projection? Yeah, very good, Deepak. When Deepak and Neeraj and Rajin and Lavina and Darshini and all these youths are here, including the more mature youths. You know, I have the least stress in Mandir on Sunday mornings when they're not here. Some of them, you know, it can be a little stressful. See how they got it bigger? Thank you, Deepak. Let's all sit upright. Let's take a deep breath in, slowly in, everybody. Out. All right, so let's do it like this. Put both hands out, straight up, right? Yeah. Try to keep your elbows straight. Okay, take a deep, but when you breathe in, you go up. Okay, follow me. In, out. In, out. In, out. One more time. In, out. All right. So now You put your the left hand on your stomach, and when you breathe out, feel that your stomach is pushing your hands out. So meaning you're getting a full, the diaphragm is being filled up. Okay, in, out, in, out, in, out. Let's all look on the screen. First two mantra of the Rig Veda. Om Agnimire Purohitam. All of us. Agnimire Purohitam
Yajasya Devamrit Vijam Hotaram Ratnadhatamam Hotaram Ratnadhatamam
Agnihi Purvebhir Rishibhir. All of us. Agnihi Purvebhir Rishibhir Idyo Nutane Ruta. Idyo Nutane Ruta. Sadevane Havakshati.
Sadevanae Havakshati
Om Shanti 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 Om. All of us wonderful, blessed family and friends in Mandir today, especially the entire Ramprasad's family. It's so nice to see Seema's dad. I forgot his name. I haven't seen him in a while, but so nice to see you, Baiji and Mandir, here today. All of us, anybody coming for the very first time? Raise your hand if you're coming for the very first time. Okay. But so nice to see all of you in here, Mandir, today. And I'll ask you throughout the pravachan, please pay attention to what we prepared on the screen. And I'll humbly request, please don't look at your cell phone. Put your cell phone away. The reason why I have mine next to me is to keep a track on time. We try not to go beyond 11:30. And so today, as we celebrate Uncle Sinath's birthday, a lot of birthdays we have for the past few weeks. Thanksgiving weekend, we had Bainaro's mama, Auntie Sonabali's birthday here. Recently, we had Bahan Mohini's birthday, and so many birthdays. And it's always, it's always commendable. Whether always good to do yajna for your birthday. Always good, whether we do a simple yajna to our home or whether we do it in Mandir here. But it's very, very important that time after time we pause and we perform yajna. Because as we did this morning, Uncle Sinath, at one point, they stood up and they kindled this Agni. Now, why do we kindle the Agni? Why do we kindle Agni? Anybody in our audience? Help me here, Dion. Devendra, sorry. I don't know why they keep calling you Dion. Help me, Devendra.
Because Agni is central to our form of worship.
Very good. Agni Sakshat hai. Thank you. Agni is a witness to all that we do. Agni is a representation of God, Prajapati Bhagwan. And Agni also is symbolic of God's wisdom. In the beginning of creation, you see these mantras here. The Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Atharva Veda, Sam Veda. God has given us the wisdom, the light of the Vedas at the beginning of creation. And that's why you see here, it says, Agni Mire Purohitam. We praise Agni, we praise God with radiant light. And we ask Prajapati Bhagwan, may that light be kindled within our personality to guide us in whatever we do in life. And you and I, all of us, We are blessed with this human form. And that's why when it's our birthday, we pause and we say, Agnaye Swaha. We say, thank you, O Master, for the gift of this human body. Thank you, God, for the gift of a good family. Thank you, God, that whenever we can sit for Yejya, our children, our grandchildren, our extended family can sit with us. And we thank God for so many things. And being blessed with this human form. Anybody remember yesterday was what day in across the world, or especially here in the United States? Anybody remember what day was yesterday? International HUMAN what? Human Rights Day, right? International Human Rights Day celebrated on December 10th. We all have rights as human beings. We are entitled to freedom. Freedom from what? Or freedom for what? Freedom to choose what system of belief you accept. Darshini, take this mic and read this for us, please. Take the other mic.
International Human Rights Day. December 10th is known as Human Rights Day around the world. Human Rights Day began in 1948 when the General Assembly of the United Nations, UN, adopted the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. The objectives of the UDHR are to institute a common standard of living and to motivate all UN member states to strive to these standards for citizens in their respective nations.
Thank you very much, Darshini. Very, very important. You see the Universal Declaration of Human Rights? This thing that we call human rights is only, I forgot how many years now the UN has declared this, but in terms of human rights, in our Shastras, in our scriptures, this is something that was way in the beginning of time, where God says, I give you the wisdom of the Vedas. He gave it to 4 rishis, and this wisdom is for all human beings. At one point in India, the so-called Brahmins at that time, they said, no, this wisdom is only for Brahmin people. And people of other, if you're not of Brahmin lineage, you can't read Ved. When Maharishi Swamidayanand came on the scene, he said, no, he reminded the people, this wisdom, you have a right. You have every right to be enlightened. You have every right to live, as it says here, strive for standards, common standards in life. We all know what's going on in Ukraine right now. Today's how much degrees? It's about, when I was coming, it was like 38 degrees, right? In their winter, it never goes higher than 33, 34. And you imagine that country bombing their, their infrastructure. They can't have heat. They can't have electricity. And these people are deprived of heat. And their standards of life is all interfered with. The United Nations is making every effort to do what they can do to stop it. But stubborn people sometimes. Anyhow, we won't go there. But let's come back to what we're talking about in terms of having this human form. We will skip this part. What does our Shastra says about having this human form and our rights? Deepak, I'll need you on the tablet here, son, please. This verse I'm about to present, I presented this before. But any good teacher will tell you, we move from what? From the known to the unknown, right? Many of us, we saw this before. And this is from the Ramcharitramanas, Goswami Tulsidas, by Suhan. Come up and get it done, please. Goswami Tulsidas tells us that in us having this human form, yes, we have rights, but what do we do with this human form? Pay attention and sing along. Nartana samanahi kavani udehi jiva charachar jachat tehi Ram Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Ram Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Again. O nartan sam nahi kavani udehi जीव चराचर जाचत तेहि
Ram Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram.
ओ नरक स्वर्ग पवर गनि सेनी जान विराग भगति सुबदेनी
Ram Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram.
ओ नरक स्वर्ग पवर गनि सेनी जान विराग ति सुबदेनी
Ram Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram. Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Beautiful words of Goswami Tulsidas. Naratan samanahi. What's naratan? What tan means? Anybody in our audience? Huh? No, man means the mind. You're very close by, Mohan. Thank you, and I appreciate you making an effort to respond. Man means the mind. You know, and nar, what nar means? Anybody? Nar. You know, there's a bhajan we sing. Nar nari sab pratah sham. You remember that one, Dion? Nar nari sab pratah sham. Nar, right? Nar nari. Nar, men, nari, women. But nar here means what? Tan means this body. What tan means? Body. Nar means this human body, this human form. This human form, it says, Naratana Samanahi Kavani Udehi is the most excellent of all. Oh, you know, in Ramcharitramanas, Goswami Tulsidas mentioned there's over 82 million forms of living creatures. And among the 82 million forms of living beings, the human form that you and I are blessed to have is said to be the what? The what? Very good, the most excellent of all. And Jiva Charachar, Jiva, every other living being. Every other living being, Charachar, is their desire to have this human form. What else? Naraka Swarg Apavarga Niseni. Sing that line with us all again. Naraka Swarga Apavarga Niseni. Let me hear you. 2-4.
Retana Swarga Apvarga Naiseni.
जान विराग भगति सुबदेनी राम सिया राम
Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram Jai
जय
Jai
जय
Ram.
राम नरक स्वर्ग अपवर्ग निसेनी Narak Swarg. These many times you'll see these two words together. Guess what? Guess what Swarg means? Om Bhur Bhuvah Swar Bhur Bhuvah Swaha. The Vedi has 3 levels: earth, sky, and what else? Help me here. Heaven. Who was that? That was you, okay, that was Devendra and Bhai Sohan? Yes. Heavens. You know, heavens, but in the Ved, when they refer to heaven, it means a region up there. You know, the skies really. When they say heavens, the skies, where it's very peaceful, right? It's very peaceful up there. You know, like if when you travel in an aircraft and you go, what? Sometimes they go 28,000 feet high. Sometimes they go as much as 35,000 feet high. If there's turbulence, the pilot will lift the aircraft even higher to avoid, because it's more peaceful as you go higher and higher. And so swar refers to this word here, swarg. Naraka swarg apavarga niseni. That, friends, you and I, we can use this human form as a ladder to do what? To connect, to use this body to connect either to a narak life. Now, if swarg means heaven, what narak means? Very good. A hellish state of being. And according to this verse, narak and swarg is right here on the face of Mother Earth. Right here. If you don't follow the teachings of the Vedas, if you don't live in accordance with the teachings of the wise people, if you don't make an effort to live a disciplined life and you suffer, that's part of what we call narak. Swarg is a heavenly life where you're part of satsang, where you make an effort. Yes, it's 37 degrees out there, it's cold, but you come out on a Sunday morning. You were out last night at another event. As I said, most Saturdays we were invited to some. Yesterday, I was at the 95th birthday yajna. My father-in-law, Pandit Sudhakar, he celebrated his 95th birthday. And we had a Hawana Yajna. We had a lot of singing for a while. And we finished late. But I'm still here this morning. And so, despite our busy schedule on Saturdays, going to satsang, going to get the groceries done, by Mohan making sure he went and changed the car oil, and make sure the car is serviced to come to Monday or Sunday morning. But all of that, we're all still here on a Sunday morning. Because why? We want to enjoy, we want to experience some amount of swargic life, some amount of what? Heavenly life. Jana Biraga Bhagati Subadeni. Jana Birag, what's Jan? Sometimes we say Gyan. Knowledge. Very good. Who was that? Thank you, Bahan Mohini. Knowledge. It's a giver of what? This body you and I have is a giver of what we call, it's a giver of Jnan, wisdom. With this body, we gain wisdom. What else? We gain birag. We increase the faith in what we have, in what we practice. And bhagati, what's bhagati? Guess. Devotion. Very good. In Avadi Bhasha, this Ramcharitarmanas is written in Avadi Bhasha. It says Bhagati. In Hindi, what do we say? Bhakti. Right? In Hindi, we say Bhakti, meaning devotion. Jana Biraga Bhagati Subhadeni. Like when we do our Havan, we make every effort to chant it with devotion. Join your sweet voices. Om Agnaye Swaha. Om Somaya
Swaha.
Om Prajapataye
Swaha.
Om Indraya
Swaha.
And we make every effort to generate that devotion in what we do. That's why if you have the book, look at the book and follow the mantras. Don't look at your phone and check the scores between India and West Indies. You fully well know West Indies lost the match. Why you keep watching your phone? Pay attention to what's going on. Try to increase your bhakti. So, we want to live a swargic life. What are some of the qualities that enable us to have a swargic life, a heavenly life? Help me here, Rajesh. Tell me one thing that we can do to live a heavenly life. Thank you, Rajesh, for being here today. Huh? Have faith. Have faith. Okay. Have faith in what you do. Very good, Rajesh. Let me hear one of the sisters or the mothers. Tell me one thing that we can do to enable us to live a heavenly life. Who said that? Ben Sunita, thank you so much. Dan Dana, giving charity. One more, let me take one more from this side, from the guy, from this side. One other quality that makes us have a heavenly life. Rocky, let me hear you. Kindness, being kind. That's correct. Now, all of that is correct. Let's hear what Chanakya Maharaj says. It's a wonderful text called Chanakya Niti. And Chanakya Niti, Chanakya Maharaj gives us a beautiful verse in which he says, just say, Swarg, heaven, right here with this human form, walking the righteous path, walking the moral path in life. I will chant one line, and all of you will repeat with by Niraj and by Devendra. Swargasthitanam iha jivaloke. All of us.
Swargasthitanam iha jivaloke.
All right, so let's do it nicely. Thank you very much. Wherever you see two A's, what we do, Niraj, we make it long. Okay? Let's listen. Swargasthitanam iha jivaloke.
Swargasthitanam iha jivaloke.
Chatvari chinhani vasanti dehe.
Chatvari chinha
Nivasanti
dehe.
Very good. Dana prasango madhura chavani.
Dana prasango madhura chavani.
Dana prasango madhura chavani.
Dana prasango madhura chavani.
Devarchanam brahmanatarpanancha.
Devarchanam brahmanam
tarpanancha.
tarpanancha.
Together. Devarchanam brahmanatarpanancha. Very nice chanting. Thank you all so much. You see this word? What's this word? Swarg. What's this word? Louder. Swarg. Swargastitanam ihajiva loke. Swarga. Chanakya says stitanam. This stitana means this experience of having. This situation of experiencing swarg, a heavenly life. Iha jiva loke. In this lifetime. Iha jiva. Anytime you say the word iha, what it means? In this jiva loke, while you and I have this human form. He didn't say when the soul leave this body and then the soul will travel somewhere, then you'll enjoy heaven. There's another school of thought who believes that. No, our Sanatan Vedic, with all due respect to what they believe, that's their belief. And we respect that. But what does Sanatan Vedic Dharma says? Iha jiva loke, in this very lifetime. Chatvari chinhani vasanti dehe. Dehe is another word for this human form also. While you enjoy, while having this human form. Dana prasango. When Sunita mentioned giving charity, dana. What dana means? Dana prasango. In this world, there are 4 characteristics in a person's life that indicates swarg, the virtuous path. The very first one is what? Everybody. Same as giving. You see this generosity and giving? A lot of people believe, okay, yes, I give them a little donation. I give the orphanage, the Prabhu Sharan orphanage in Guyana, a donation. I give the whichever charity in United States here, whether it's the Red Cross or the Salvation Army or whichever it is, we give a donation. The act of giving, that's one aspect of giving. You know, look, Uncle Sinat is here. In 2016, 2017, somewhere around there. When I was at that time, I was the president also, and we were God, what's the word? What we were doing downstairs by Sagar, renovation downstairs. We were renovating the entire downstairs. The entire kitchen, all of that was done. And Uncle Sinat said, he told the executive, look, I'm going to donate the stove. And that stove that we use, he paid the cost of that stove. And so what's my point? Whether you give a cash donation, whether you give the stove, whether you give your time, very, very important. Let me use Bhai Mohan as an example. And other people too. But whenever we reach out to him, the rain falls. Sometimes we get a little flooding downstairs. Bhai Mohan, can you come a little early and mop up the downstairs? He makes sure he gets here on time and wipes up. And all of us, many ways, we do whatever little we can in terms of giving our time. Look, I told Darshini, there was another person that was supposed to be sitting on the Vedi today, but they had a death in the family, and they text me and said, Panit Bharat, I can't make it. I had to reach out to Darshini. Darshini just didn't come and sit here, but she made sure she brought the flowers. She decorated the Vedi nice. She got here what? What time you got here, Darshini? 8:30? She gets here at least half an hour before. I'm just using her, there's so many examples I can quote, but whatever little we can. Our son, Rajan, has to produce this morning. He makes sure he gets here on time. Rajan, I like the candy cane on your car. Very nice. Y'all gotta look at Rajan's car, man. Oh man, that car is so holiday looking. Oh my goodness. Rajan, you gotta help me do mine like that too, okay? We gotta talk about that later on. But what's my point? The act of giving. Dana Prasango. What else? Madhura Chavani. All of us? Madhura Chavani. What Madhura means? Anybody? Huh? Sweet. Madhu comes from which word? What's the word for honey? Madhu. Madhu. Y'all don't pay attention when you go to the weddings. There's something called the Madhu Park. What's the Madhu Park? Help me, Niraj. You gone to a lot of weddings. What's the Madhu Park? Very good. The mixture of yogurt and honey the bride offers to the groom. And what she says, this thing is very sweet. And may the same type of sweetness pervade all the days of our marital life. Madhura Chavani, pleasant, affectionate language. Devarchanam, honoring the devas. When we say honoring the devas, here it means whatever you and I, what are some of the devas we talk about? Huh? Father and mother, right? Very good. Honoring your father and mother. Who else? Your teachers, the wise people. But the teachers will be here. This one, Brahmana Tarpanancha. Satisfying the needs of the Brahmanas, the wise ones, right? But Devas here means your parents. Devas here also mean that supreme being. Devas also means what? The air we breathe. The Vayu Devta, the air that we breathe is a Deva. Do not mess up the air. The water we drink, do not pollute the waters. The Mother Earth, Dharti Ma, that's why we say Prithvi Mata. Prithvi Mata is a Deva. Whatever you and I can do to keep Mother Earth clean, make an effort to do so. That's Devarchanam, honoring the Devas. And finally, Brahmana Tarpanancha, satisfying the needs of the Brahmanas. And what else? The wise ones who know about the divine Lord and who are scholars of the Vedas. That's why whenever you have an opportunity to come to Mandir and to learn something, the wise ones who prepare a good pravachan, they, yes, they learn also, but it's an effort to make you learn and to, 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 to live an inspired life, to do something to make yourself better. So we have one. We're running out of time. All right, so we'll do this real quick and then we'll come to an end. We won't go into too much details here. How do we speak? Madhura Chavani. You know, in this previous verse, Madhura Chavani. Here again, this is Charnakya again. We'll chant it together, okay? Priyavakya pradanena Priyavakya pradanena Sarvatushyanti jantavaha Sarve tushyanti jantavaha Tasmat deva vaktavyam Tasmat deva vaktavyam Vachane ka daridrata Vachane ka daridrata. Devendra, read the English for us.
People are happy with good speech. Therefore, one should only speak pleasantly. Why then there is such a scarcity of sweet words spoken?
Yes, vachane ka daridrata. Daridrata means a scarcity. Vachane, vachan, our speech. Sometimes there's a scarcity of, as it says here, Chanakya says people are happy with good speech, pleasant speech, refined speech. Therefore, one should only speak pleasantly. Yes, there are times. Pandit Bharat speaks roughly too. And I know I do that sometimes. But then, I realize, in the heat of things happening, sometimes that can happen. But then I will apologize to that person. I made a mistake. And so my point is, friends, whenever you can do so, the point is, Charnakya says, whenever we can do so, make an effort, make every effort to do so. Let there not be a scarcity of sweet words. So friends, as we close our little message this morning, I thank all of you so much, all of you wonderful souls who made an effort to be here, to join with Uncle Sinath and his family in celebrating his birthday on the mandap here today. And remember, there are 4 things that makes our life a very, very heavenly one. And make sure we all make an effort to incorporate those 4 things. What are the 4 things before we close? What's the first one? Giving, Dan. Giving charity. What's the other one? Madhura Chavani, speaking sweet speech. Devarchanam, honoring the devas. And Brahmanan, what was it? Brahmana Tarpanancha, satisfying the needs of the Brahmanas, the wise people. When we do these 4 things, there are other things too. There are other things. There are more verses from Chanakya, but we don't have the time today that talks about how we can make life here on earth a very heavenly one. Thank you all so much. Let's all stand for the arti as Niraj and all of us will join together.
Om Jai Jagadish Hare Swami Jai Jagadish Hare Bhakt Jano ke sankat Bhakt Jano ke sankat Kshan mein dur kare Om Jai Jagadish Hare जो ध्यावे फल पावे दुख विनसे मन का स्वामी दुख विनसे मन का सुख संपत्ति घर आवे सुख संपत्ति घर आवे कष्टमिते तनका ओम जय जगदीश हरे विषय विकार मिटाओ पाप हरो देवा स्वामी पाप हरो देवा श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ श्रद्धा प्रेम बढ़ाओ संतन की सेवा ओम जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे भक्त जनों के संकट भक्त जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे ओम जय जगदीश हरे ओम जय जगदीश हरे ओम जय जगदीश हरे अथ शांति पातः ओम द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षं शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिः रोषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्तिः ब्रह्मा शान्तिः सर्वं शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरेधि ओम शान्तिः 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 ओम प्रेम से बोलो ओमकार भगवान की जय प्रेम से बोलो मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम श्री रामचंद्र की जय प्रेम से बोलो योगेश्वर श्री कृष्ण चंद्र की जय प्रेम से बोलो जगत गुरु महर्षि स्वामी दयानंद की जय प्रेम से बोलो वैदिक सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय भोजन मंत्र ओम अन्नपते अनस्य नो देहि यनमिवस्य शुष्मिनः प्रप्रदातारं तारिष ऊर्जन्नो देहि द्विपदे चतुष्पदे ओम शांति 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 नमस्ते Same to you.